Welcome back to the channel. It's that guy, SoFly Energy Eli. Please do make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Listen, man, you need to start your fitness journey now. Listen, it's a lot of reasons, man. This is gonna be a straight run through video, no edits, none of that, man. I'm just gonna start trying to bring you guys a lot more raw, unedited, content. But you should start your fitness journey now, man. And not only because we're 3 days away from 2025, but you should start it for your health. You should start it for your family. And most importantly, you should start it for yourself. Listen, when you're in shape, when you feel good, I'm telling you, you really do look good. And when you look good, you feel good. It goes hand in hand, man. I think fitness is very therapeutic. We have to get out of the mindset of looking at fitness as grueling and it hurts and this. Yes, it does. But over time, when you start looking at the actual real results beyond just being in the gym, beyond just running on the track, doing push-ups, doing pull-ups, you feel so much better when you look in that mirror, when you go take a shower, when you just go and get ready, man. Fitness saved my life, man. I'm just gonna be real with you, man. I remember it was times deep in my life, times where I didn't really have much or was going through certain things. Fitness is what kept me going, man. And the beautiful part about it is when my time did come, to shine, so to speak, man, I looked the part because I was in shape. You understand what I'm saying? So it's so many benefits to just being in shape, man. Like I said, man, we just look at being in shape as grueling. That's what a lot of people ask, do you work out? No, it hurts. I don't like that feeling. But it's like, we can't say we don't like that feeling, but then we're not in shape, but we see somebody else that's in shape, we feel a certain way, certain insecurities may come out, or we just feel a way. So that's why I said it's just so important just in fitness. Fitness is very important as we continue to grow older, as we continue to, just get deeper into life, man. Just walking can save your life, man. Literally, man, it can really save your life just by doing the small bare minimum. Now, I'm not saying you have to be Hercules. I'm not saying you have to be He-Woman or whatever it may be, but you need to do something to keep the body active. That's why they say if you don't use it, you lose it, I just experienced this recently, being back on the court. I'm playing basketball, and this is something I used to do at least 2 to 3 times a week. I was playing basketball, and when I was coaching in an academy. So I was around basketball constantly, like as if I was just back in school. But just recently I played, when I was up in Chicago and visiting, and I did okay to start off with, but I can see like a lot of shots that I usually would normally make with my eyes closed, I didn't make. And why is that? Because I, haven't been using my skills. I haven't been keeping my skills sharp. It's the same with fitness. If you don't work out, you are gonna see the love handles. You are gonna get, excess fat in areas that you normally wouldn't want to get the excess fat in. So it's just one of those things where you just have to stick with it, Like I said, walking is something that everybody can do. We all walk. We walk to the refrigerator, right? We walk to the mailbox, right? We walk to the toilet. So it's something that you can do. And then you can elevate from walking to power walking. And then from power walking, maybe a light jog. And then from there, hey, take it wherever you want to go. If you want to do marathons, hey, by all means, do what you do. But more importantly, please, fitness needs to be implemented in your routine. It's the same when people tell me they don't drink water. I'm like, how do you not drink water? Like, we are made up of a great percentage of water. I believe it's about 70%. I think somebody might have changed it recently, but I believe it's about 70%. How can you not drink something that you are 70% made of? And the other biggest one is when people say they don't eat vegetables. I'm like, oh my goodness, you don't eat vegetables? So what are you eating? We gotta stop eating all of these processed foods. We gotta stop eating all of this junk on a continuous basis. Yes, we're gonna dibble and dabble, but like I tell people, if majority of your diet is you quote unquote eat good and quote unquote is junk, that's not a good balance. You need more of this. We all gonna have our occasional Krispy Kreme donut. We're all gonna have our occasional, bag of chips or whatever it may be, but you need to monitor how you eat, That's why, just continuing to go back with the title of this video, fitness is life, man. Fitness is gonna give you, that mental clarity. It's gonna just keep you where you need to be. Like right now, I'm on a 24-hour detox fast, and a lot of times I like to do these fasts, not only, for my body, but for my mind. Because if my mind is in a good state, my body's gonna be in a good state, And it's just one of those things where I wanna just clear all those toxins out. I wanna get everything out of my body. Everything just gets rid of so I can reprogram and focus on what I'm trying to do next and the task at hand. So You know, you need to implement fitness in your life, man. Stop looking at fitness as a punishment. Fitness is not a punishment. Fitness can save your life. Imagine if one of your loved ones is, God forbid, one of your loved ones is stuck, maybe in a burning house or on a bridge, and you have to go and run and save them and do all this. If you're not in shape, you're gonna be like, what? But if you're in shape, at least your mind will already click and say, okay, cool, I'm in great shape. I've been here before. You're not even gonna have to even really have that deep conversation with yourself. Your body's already gonna slap into motion. It's gonna be more of a mental from that standpoint. So you always just wanna be prepared. That's what I always tell people. Staying in shape, this is a lifestyle. This isn't just I wanna be in shape for 6 months and then I'm just gonna let myself go. No. That is an unstable mindset. Because if you keep that mindset with getting in shape, you're gonna do the same thing in your work life, you're gonna do the same thing in your love life, you're gonna do the same thing in whatever aspect of your life it is. You always wanna take the same mentality into everything you pretty much do. My coach used to say, and he always used to preach this, shout out to Coach Dwight, he used to always say to us, I can judge how you're gonna be on this court by looking at your room. Now, we were about 14, 15 at the time. So we, all of us looking around thinking like, well, at that stage, it didn't really mean too much to us. But now understanding where I am in life, I'm like, wow, I see what Coach Dwight was talking about. The same way you carry habits follow you, regardless whether you believe it or not. Habits are gonna follow you. And some people can say, oh, I'm more focused in this area. Once again, habits follow you. So those habits are gonna creep in some way. If you aren't a hard worker, in the classroom, I can't imagine you being a hard worker on the court. And don't give me, because I like this more, I'm gonna put more effort into it. How long is that effort gonna last before your skill runs out? Because you are just applying things off of skill. You're not really applying things off of, I'm actually putting in work. So that's what I'm getting at. You wanna have the right habits, and this is what fitness gives you. Fitness gives you so many things, man. It's the balance of the equilibrium of life, man. You just get so many great things that's gonna happen for you in your life, and things are gonna continue to go the way you want them to go, It's just so many beautiful stories that you see, of people, who have success stories from fitness. I believe it was a elderly woman I seen about a year ago. She didn't even have a gym membership. She would just literally walk in her house around, I think about 30 minutes a day, just walk from room to room, house to house, music playing. She's just going. Do you know that woman, I believe that woman lost about 20, 30 pounds, man, just by doing that. So this is why I say movement is key. You have to continue to move. If you don't move, you're gonna get frail. If you don't move, you are gonna get stale. You're gonna be, prohibiting yourself from elevating and going to where you wanna go. So you have to implement fitness in your life. Fitness is life, man. I'll continue to say it. And I hope this video continues to resonate with you so that you understand how important fitness is. Like I said, start at the basics. Start from the bottom. Start from the bottom and work your way up. Slowly but surely, you will continue to see the improvements. And that's why you have to implement it in your life. Fitness, fellas, another reason why you need to implement it is because, you want to look good. Regardless of what women say, oh, it doesn't really matter. We are creatures of what we see, especially in this day and age. So what we see is what we're gonna project, So if a woman that you're interested in sees you're not in shape, not saying you can't get her, but your chances are slim to none. And even within yourself, you don't have as much confidence as you probably would if you were in shape. So that's the reason of being in shape. You just never know what's gonna happen. You never know what to expect. You don't really have to worry about switching out clothes and doing this. You can, shop in decent areas, because sometimes if you're not in the best of shape, you can't find your sizes, or you can't find these things. You can't walk up the stairs without, breathing too hard. You can't walk to the mailbox without breathing too hard. You don't want all those complications. And I'm not even talking about people that's, an older age. I'm talking about people my age or older, even some people younger than me, You need to implement fitness in your lifestyle. You should not be, overweight. If you don't have any health complications that you were born with, or certain direct genetics that show that you have those complications, there's no reason that you should be out of shape. I'm just not going for it, because it's too easy to not get out of shape, And another thing you need to implement into your lifestyle, if you're gonna pick up fitness, is fasting. Fasting is so key, man. If you wanna shed pounds, listen, do intermittent fasting. They have so many different windows of fasting. You can fast from 12 to 8 p.m. at night. So that's what I do. 12 noon, I'll break my fast. I'm only eating from 12 to 8. Once 8 o'clock hits, I'm not eating anything more. I'm shutting down the system. My body even empties out what I need to before I go to sleep. The body regulates the way it needs to. Listen, the Western world has taught us that we need so many meals a day. We don't need that many meals a day. Unless you are a bodybuilder or someone in competition, you do not need to be eating 3-4 meals a day, bro. Because most of us are sitting at sedentary jobs. We're not moving, we're not walking, we're not doing anything active. What is your purpose of eating that much food? You're not burning anything. The reason why a bodybuilder is eating that much food is because the bodybuilder is going to the gym and constantly pumping weights. He's constantly pumping and lifting his body weight. He's constantly doing squats. He's constantly doing deadlifts. He's doing these things. So that's why it shows on his body in muscle. Whereas in your body, it's not showing. It's just continuing to expand, expand, expand. So you don't need to be eating. Stop overeating. Don't take overeating to 2025. Please work on your portion sizes. I've been to other countries around this world, and most countries' portion sizes compared to America's is, you'll be gobsmacked, man. That's why most of you, when you go somewhere, oh, they didn't give me that much food. No, you're used to having too much food. That's the problem. And you're overeating. You've been overeating so much, you haven't even realized that you're overeating. You know, overeating is damaging you, because now when it is time to fast, most of you are gonna act like you're gonna pass out and die when you can survive off of water and don't even need food. I forgot how many days it is. I believe it's up to, I forgot how many days that they say. Obviously, it's been proven that people have gone longer, but you know, you just need water if we're being honest. So you have to get in this mindset of learning to fast and treating the body as such. The body is a temple. The Most High said your body is a temple, so you need to treat it as a sacred place. Don't abuse it. Don't do things you shouldn't do to it. You know, you should not be heavily smoking every single day. You should not be heavily drinking every single day. You should not be heavily consuming bad, greasy, fried foods every single day. It will catch up to you. It will. Regardless of how much you even go to the gym, it will eventually catch up to you, because you're only focused on the outer appearance, but you're not focused on what's within, the organs and things that are going on. So you have to implement a great workout routine into your life, man. Fitness is life, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It's been people's lives have been saved from fitness. People that used to be on drugs, you know, people that were coming from domestic violence, relationships, wherever they may be coming from in their background, fitness has saved a lot of people, man. So I encourage you to add fitness into your 2025 regimen, you know, and you can start now. You can start now. What's stopping you? You can start now, whether it be fasting, whether it be saying I'm going to cut back on how much I'm eating, whether it's be, you know, I'm going to watch my portion sizes, whether it's going to be, I'm going to try to eat clean, I'm going to implement smoothies. You have to make these lifestyle changes now. Time waits for no man. You putting it off tomorrow, time waits for no man. You don't know if you're going to be blessed to see tomorrow. So you have to live as though, okay, I know it now. I only have the now. I'm grateful and thankful to have the now. I have to live in the now. I cannot wait down 3 days down the line. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We don't know. So you have to act and act now. So please do implement, you know, fitness into your lifestyle, especially going into 2025. Hey man, nevertheless, I hope this video resonated with you. If it did, please drop me a like, please comment, and please subscribe. Once again, my name is Energy Eli, and I hope to hear from you soon. Believe.